Hey, it's Lucinda here. I am a hiking guide in the Canadian Rockies, and I'm really excited to be taking some of you, hopefully some of you, on some hikes, maybe your first hike. So what I'm going to be doing is going over a few items that you're going to need in your day pack for a day hike. So here's some of the stuff. First of all is the backpack. I have a fairly small, this is for my day trips, and it's going to be nice and comfortable, fits me really good. Has a strap that goes around the chest and super helpful. Don't forget your pack. You don't want to carry your stuff in a bag. Yeah. Second thing, really important, is those shoes. Make sure you wear them and have them a little bit broken in before you come on your trip. As you can tell, mine are super broken in. There's been some miles put on these suckers. Now, whether it's a higher up boot with some ankle support or kind of like what I have, that's completely up to you. You're going to be in these, walking a far distance. I want to make sure you're comfortable. Now, some of the clothing items you want. Sunglasses, for sure. It's going to be bright on top of that mountain. You're going to make sure you bring those. Socks. So these are not your standard cotton socks. These are like special dry fast ones. Trust me, you do not want to spend your day in wet socks. Bring an extra pair as well in case we're doing creek crossings or those sorts of things. You're going to want some dry stuff with you. I have my awesome Tilly hat there as well. So a head cover of some sort is good. Even a neck scarf is good as well to put over your head. Food and water. So I have a filtration bottle. So this is something I would bring with extra filtration in case we run out. In my notes, I always say, 1 to 2 liters minimum for an adult person. You're going to drink lots of water and make sure that you have that with you. Food, you want nutrient-dense, high-calorie foods. You're going to be hungry. You're going to be walking, for a whole day. You might need some extra nutrition. So some fruit, some veggies, some protein bars, some nuts, those sorts of things for sure. The whistle comes standard, sometimes on backpacks. Those are super handy to have. I leave it on my backpack just in case. Toilet paper, because everybody's got to go. Take a whatever, be in the woods. It happens. On that note, I also bring extra bags. So I usually have my doggy with me, and I bring bags for him and bags for toilet paper. Always good to have. On that note, I always have a little hand sanitizer as well. Lip chap. Always important. If you can find some with a sunscreen in it, even better. I know Arbonne has one. Now, here's my inhaler. I always bring my inhaler. If you have any medications, you're going to want to bring those. That's really important. Don't forget any medications. Whether you're diabetic or asthma, make sure you have it with you. Forgot to talk about my raincoat. I always bring layers. Alberta can do absolutely anything. In any season, especially in the mountains. Be prepared. Raincoat, long sleeve tops, extra layers is really important. I bring it no matter the weather. You just never know. You might need it for wind protection. And hiking poles. Hiking poles are going to take some pressure off your knees. I always thought they were for, I hate to say old folk. I used to think they're for old folk. I'm kind of, getting up there. But what I find is they really save your knees coming down. They really help with climbing going up. They really help with balance crossing creeks or rivers. Hiking poles are awesome. You can rent those at the CLC right here in Olds or various other places. They're actually not super expensive to buy depending on the type that you get. Now, bug spray. They have little bottles. They have these little wipies, whatever you want to do. Now, I'll tell you a funny story about my last year's backpacking trip. I swear to God, the horseflies were like just taking these out of my hand, eating them, and then continuing to eat my leg. So hopefully there's no horseflies or killer mosquitoes because, that could happen. Okay, here's what I'm going to bring. So there's so many advantages to having a guide for your hike. They're going to take care of the maps, the fire starter, the emergency shelter, the big first aid kit, the bear spray, more first aid stuff, the SAM splint there. So you don't need to worry about these items. This is stuff that I'm going to take care of for you. So you don't have to worry about bringing along emergency stuff. If you feel better doing that, by all means. I've been on a ladies' hike before with 5 of us and 4 of us had bear spray. Whatever makes you feel good. That's fine by me. My dog likes to be in here. He thinks I'm down playing on the floor with him. But I'm going to take care of this stuff for you. A guided hike means I take care of all the details. And I try to mitigate some of those risks for you, which means I bring this emergency stuff. And that includes the filtration bottle. So I'll bring something with a filtration or a life straw so that if we need extra water that we do have that. I think I've covered everything. I want to hear if you think I missed something. I want to hear about it if you think that I missed something. If you want to come on a hike with me, I'm at coachingwithlucinda.com, or you can email me at coachingwithlucinda@gmail.com. Really excited for hiking season. I hope that you're coming on one. I have about 7 booked right now. I still have openings for guided hikes, so make sure you check out my website. Send me a message and let me know if I can help you with a guided hike. Let's get out there and climb some mountains, people.